Have you ever felt that occasional pounding in your head or that tight feeling around your chest and wondered if it's just part of getting older? Or maybe you've noticed your doctor mentioning high blood pressure more often during checkups and it left you feeling a little anxious. I get it. Dealing with blood pressure issues can be confusing and, frankly, a little scary. But the good news is, there are simple, natural ways to help manage it, and it often starts with something as easy and enjoyable as the food you eat every day. After turning 60, I realized that I couldn't just rely on medications alone. While medicine is important, pairing it with smart lifestyle choices can make a real difference in how my body feels. One of the easiest and most effective steps I've taken is paying attention to the foods that can naturally help lower blood pressure. And I'm not talking about bland or boring meals. We're talking about real, flavorful foods that you can enjoy while supporting your heart health, keeping your energy up, and even improving your mood. In this video, I want to take you through some of my favorite blood pressure-friendly foods and explain why they work so well for seniors like us. By the end, you'll have a handful of practical ideas to incorporate into your daily meals, snacks, and even small indulgences without feeling restricted. Let's start with one of my personal favorites, leafy greens. You might already know that spinach, kale, and Swiss chard are incredibly nutritious, but they have a specific role in managing blood pressure. These greens are loaded with potassium, a mineral that helps balance the amount of sodium in your cells. That balance is crucial because too much sodium can cause your blood pressure to spike. I like to add a generous handful of spinach to my breakfast omelets or toss kale into a lunchtime salad. Sometimes I even blend it into a smoothie with a little banana and almond milk for a quick, nutrient-packed start to my day. The best part, you barely notice it, but your body is thanking you for the boost. Another food that has become a regular part of my routine is berries, especially blueberries, strawberries, and raspberries. These little fruits are bursting with antioxidants and flavonoids, which have been shown to support healthy blood pressure levels. I love starting my morning with a small bowl of berries on top of oatmeal or Greek yogurt. Not only does it make breakfast look beautiful, but the natural sweetness satisfies my cravings without overloading on sugar. You can also enjoy them as a midday snack or toss them into a salad for a refreshing twist. The key is consistency. Adding them daily can help gently support your heart over time. Next up is something that often surprises people: beets. Yes, the same earthy-tasting root vegetable that many shy away from. Beets contain nitrates, which the body converts into nitric oxide. This compound helps relax blood vessels and improves blood flow, effectively lowering blood pressure. I like roasting beets with a drizzle of olive oil and a sprinkle of fresh herbs. It brings out a natural sweetness that pairs beautifully with a simple dinner of grilled fish or chicken. Even beet juice, if you enjoy it, can be a quick and effective way to incorporate this superfood into your routine. The important thing is to make it enjoyable, so it becomes a sustainable part of your lifestyle rather than a chore. Alongside these, garlic has quietly become a star in my kitchen. It's not just for flavor. Garlic has compounds that can help relax blood vessels and improve circulation, contributing to lower blood pressure. I love sautéing garlic with vegetables or adding a little raw garlic to a dressing or dip. The aroma is delightful, and knowing that it's helping support my heart health makes every meal feel intentional. You don't need large amounts. Just a few cloves a week can make a difference. Finally, before we move on, let's talk about oats. A warm bowl of oatmeal in the morning does more than satisfy hunger. Oats are rich in a type of soluble fiber called beta-glucan, which has been shown to reduce both systolic and diastolic blood pressure. I often pair my oatmeal with berries and a sprinkle of cinnamon or nuts, making it a comforting, heart-friendly breakfast that sets a positive tone for the day. The beauty of oats is that they're versatile. You can enjoy them sweet, savory, or even baked into a simple breakfast bar. Incorporating these foods into your daily meals doesn't have to be overwhelming. Start small. Add a handful of spinach to your lunch, sprinkle some berries on breakfast, or include garlic in your next dinner. Over time, these little habits build up and create a natural rhythm that helps support your blood pressure and overall well-being. Now that we've covered leafy greens, berries, beets, garlic, and oats, let's explore a few more foods that are just as simple, delicious, and effective. One food I always make sure to include is fatty fish, like salmon, mackerel, or sardines. These types of fish are rich in omega-3 fatty acids, which are known to reduce inflammation in the body and promote healthy blood vessels. I'd like to bake a salmon fillet with a squeeze of lemon and a sprinkle of fresh herbs for dinner. It's simple, flavorful, and incredibly satisfying. If cooking fish feels intimidating, canned sardines or mackerel packed in water or olive oil are excellent alternatives. Eating fatty fish a few times a week can be a game changer for your blood pressure and overall heart health. Next, let's talk about nuts, particularly almonds, walnuts, and pistachios. Nuts are an easy, convenient snack, and they're packed with magnesium, potassium, and healthy fats that work together to support heart health. I keep a small jar of mixed nuts on my kitchen counter and grab a handful mid-morning or as an afternoon pick-me-up. The key is portion control. About a small handful a day is perfect. Nuts are versatile too. You can sprinkle them over oatmeal, add them to salads, or enjoy them with a piece of fruit. Not only do they help support blood pressure, but they also help keep your energy steady throughout the day. Another simple and often overlooked choice is low-fat dairy, such as yogurt, milk, or cheese. Dairy products are rich in calcium and protein, both of which play a role in maintaining healthy blood pressure. I personally enjoy a cup of Greek yogurt with a drizzle of honey and a handful of berries for breakfast or a snack. You could also add a slice of low-fat cheese to a salad or pair it with whole-grain crackers for a satisfying mini-meal. The important thing is to choose options that are low in added sugar and sodium, so you get the benefits without unintended spikes in blood pressure. Beans and lentils also deserve a spot in your kitchen rotation. These plant-based powerhouses are high in fiber, potassium, and magnesium, all nutrients that help maintain healthy blood pressure levels. I often cook a simple lentil stew with tomatoes, carrots, and onions, or toss a can of black beans into a colorful salad. They're inexpensive, filling, and versatile, making it easy to include them multiple times a week. Plus, beans and lentils are gentle on digestion, which is something many of us appreciate as we get older. It's also worth mentioning dark chocolate. Yes, the delicious treat we all love can actually support heart health when enjoyed in moderation. Choose chocolate that's at least 70% cocoa and limit yourself to a small square or two per day. Dark chocolate contains flavonoids, which help relax blood vessels and improve circulation. I like to enjoy a little piece in the afternoon as a pick-me-up, and it's comforting to know that it's doing something good for my heart while satisfying my sweet tooth. Incorporating these foods into your meals doesn't have to be complicated or feel like a chore. One of the easiest ways is to plan a few simple swaps. Add fatty fish to your dinner a few nights a week, snack on a small handful of nuts, or enjoy a cup of low-fat yogurt with your breakfast. By building these habits slowly, you're creating a lifestyle that naturally supports healthy blood pressure, rather than relying solely on medication or restrictive diets. Another tip I've found helpful is to focus on balance and variety. It's easy to get stuck eating the same foods every day, but mixing in different vegetables, nuts, and proteins keeps meals interesting while giving your body a broader range of nutrients. For example, you might rotate between spinach, kale, and Swiss chard, or try different types of beans like chickpeas, black beans, and lentils. Over time, this variety not only makes your meals more enjoyable, but also maximizes the benefits for your heart and blood pressure. Now let's finish with a few more everyday foods that round out a heart-friendly approach. Whole grains like oatmeal, brown rice, quinoa, and whole grain bread are packed with fiber, which helps regulate blood pressure and keeps you feeling full longer. Tomatoes, with their lycopene content, help support cardiovascular health, and citrus fruits like oranges and grapefruits provide vitamin C and potassium to maintain healthy blood vessels. Even simple herbs and spices like basil, parsley, and turmeric let you add flavor without excess salt, while hydrating foods like cucumbers, celery, and watermelon support fluid balance for your body. Looking back at all the foods we've covered, from leafy greens, berries and beets to fatty fish, nuts, whole grains, citrus fruits and hydrating vegetables, you can see that naturally supporting your blood pressure doesn't have to be complicated. It's about building a variety of nutrient-rich foods into your daily meals in ways that feel enjoyable, not restrictive. The key takeaway here is consistency. You don't have to overhaul your entire diet overnight. Start with 1 or 2 of these foods each week, experiment with flavors and meal ideas, and gradually make them a regular part of your routine. Over time, these small, consistent choices can lead to meaningful improvements in your blood pressure, energy levels, and overall heart health. Remember, managing blood pressure naturally isn't just about avoiding salt or medications. It's about creating a lifestyle that nourishes your body and supports your health at every meal. By making these foods a regular part of your day, you're giving your heart the tools it needs to stay strong and resilient while also enjoying delicious, satisfying meals. I'd love to hear from you. Which of these foods are already part of your daily meals, and which ones are you excited to try? Share your experiences in the comments below so we can all inspire and learn from each other. And if you found these tips helpful, please give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel for more practical, heart-healthy advice designed for seniors. Here's to living your best life at any age, feeling energetic, sharp, and in control of your health. Small, mindful changes at the table can make a big difference, and every bite you take can be a step toward a stronger, healthier heart. Let's embrace this journey together, one delicious meal at a time.